It's alive! Alive! I have brought Monokuma back from the dead. And now he will cause havoc over a village. Oh wait, why is he tap dancing in the corner? Oh god, it is good to be back. Folks, this is a brand new computer that I'm streaming on right now, which is why we finally, after 3 months, Moody had to remind me it was 3 months ago that my computer crashed and we couldn't stream anymore.
April, yeah, early April, and
so finally, after so long, we are able to stream again. And we have Amir here. Hello, Amir. And he's the #1 fan. Apparently we got a top fans thing right here.
You get a hug, and you get a hug, and you get a hug.
All right.
We're not doing the thing? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to the new settings in Elgato, right? Not in Elgato, but on StreamYard. Not StreamYard, Streamlabs. Oh my god.
Joey's about to play with his new toys right now.
Alright, so I can't remember where we left off last time.
we're in the we were still investigating who killed Miu.
Yeah, motherfucker, he took me out.
Miu.
Alright, oh yeah, we're in the virtual world.
Did we suddenly switch characters, I guess?
I don't know. Nah. I can't even remember who the fuck we are 90% of the time.
Oh,
my character was Miu, and she was the one that just got killed in this one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, the horny one, if memory serves you, Circus.
I am over here trying to get my boy to stay out of boxes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we proceed to the chapel, why don't we examine the map over there? We can confirm together where everyone was when the incident occurred. Perhaps that will give us some sort of clue. Amir says, have you heard of Deltarune or Deltarune?
Yeah, I've been seeing that shit all over Twitter, though.
What is Deltarune?
I think it's like from the same people that made Undertale.
Oh, well, that will make my friend really happy. He's a fan of Undertale.
Miu's avatar should still be on the side of the chapel. Let's head to the chapel right away. But before that, let's check the map. It's only our second time here.
I mean...
I sorta like this body. Not as much as Himiko likes hers, though.
What? You like these disappointing graphics?
You know...
They're not that disappointing, you know? They're kinda stylish. I like them.
Actually...
No, right? Wait, was that a compliment?
Yes.
I know, I made her voice higher this time. This is weird. I've been thinking about it for a while, but Twinkie and Kato don't get along. I trust you to help out Kato. Good luck with Mackie.
The two maps on the wall. One of the mansion, one of the world. Hold on 1 second.
I can't wait to see the Cubs again, or Cubs. Go get our hair done in the salon.
Meanwhile, we vibe to the music.
Oh, shit. I'll check the map of the mansion first. The first floor has the salon, dining room, kitchen, and bathroom. The second is the roof. We split up when looking for the secret of the outside world. Kokichi had the salon, Sumugi the dining room, Kaito the roof, and Gonta the outside. This is the map of the entire virtual world. Amir says, by the way, I got the game The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. It's similar to Danganronpa. I need to get that, actually, because that's typically Danganronpa 4. And it'll give us something to do after we do Ace Attorney 4.
Yep. I hear this is also tower defense.
And now that Joey's got a new setup, we could do much more games.
Much more games. The world is surrounded by walls in all 4 directions. There's a loading point in the middle, so the map is split in 2. No sight or sound can pass through the map loading point. To get from the mansion to the chapel, you have to go through this point. You also have to cross the river that runs parallel to it. That's how this world is designed. It's strange. I feel as though there's some secret to this.
You're in hell.
This map was made by Miu. Is that what's bothering me?
Hey, Shuichi. I understand. Looking at maps makes you feel calm, doesn't it?
Huh?
You're the type of kid who stares at maps alone instead of playing at recess, aren't you?
Well, I always wanted to be a, God, what do they call people that make maps?
Cartographer?
Yes. But, they didn't pay really well, so I had to be a detective instead, which also doesn't pay very well.
No.
Wait a minute, that logic makes no sense.
And he used to follow around Dora the Explorer for some damn reason.
He watched it all the time. There was that one time he had a dream where he found out that Arnold Schwarzenegger was Dora the Explorer. And Danny DeVito was the monkey.
What fucking psychological drugs are you on?
The Dora the Explorer pilot was actually found with the nightmare fuel looking boots.
I know, he's all yellow and stuff.
I never did anything like that.
Shuichi!
Don't forget, we're here for you, bro.
No, you're not.
Indeed. You're not alone anymore.
That's fine.
You don't need to withdraw into a shell, you know?
Why do I feel like I'm in a,
Intervention?
an intervention? I'm not doing anything.
The ones who see like smells like I think it should leave.
I'm so proud of you. You made friends with real people, not maps.
That's wrong.
What, is everybody just like a social cat in this game? Am I the only one that's antisocial?
There's someone gaslighting you over here, dude.
Jesus. We're here for you, yet we're gonna leave you behind while we all go outside.
Here, we're gonna leave you alone with your map friend.
I'm investigating. Just investigating.
On the map, on the map.
I don't think this clock has anything to do with the case. TikTok, fuck you.
Don't stop, make it hot. Sorry. I know, we're gonna get copyright strike for me singing.
Yeah, we already did last stream.
Damn it! Well, you know what? Fuck Russia. If they don't appreciate good music.
Oh, Shuichi, could you please come with me?
What happened?
I found something strange. I don't know if it's relevant to the case, but I want to hear your opinion regardless. It's right this way. This is toilet paper, right? Why would it be in a place like this?
That's right.
Oh god, it's fucking COVID shit all over again. We're ordering toilet paper.
It's cold here.
Huh? Which means...
My initial thought was that someone may have come here to defecate.
No.
I don't think that's it. I don't think avatars have bowel movements. I don't have to go at all.
If you program it.
Huh?
I didn't realize that. That never occurred to me, as I do not need to expel solid waste in the real world. I am sorry.
Ah,
Wait!
but
it's still strange. Why would toilet paper be in a place like this?
Oh,
Did
you
this
know,
be-
someone's trying to TP the house.
Why are you looking at me? I didn't do it.
You know, it's Halloween, we're bored, we're just wanting to TP the villages around us.
And it's all
We
like
got
that.
3 months before Halloween.
It's like that one Rocket Power episode where they all get caught, and it's like, well, you're getting punished by having only one piece of candy per house. No! Could this be related? Oh, and they all had to dress up like pumpkins. Could this be related to the case?
Wasn't that the episode where Mundo had like strange Halloween shit that they traditionally had to do?
Mischief Night? I don't remember if there was any more Rocket Power Halloween episodes. I'm sure there is, I'm just not thinking of it.
Or what is that? Or am I thinking of the Christmas one?
I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen Rocket Power. And that one doesn't have a big effect on me as did Jimmy Neutron.
Well, I kind of stopped watching Rocket Power once they introduced the stepmother.
Yeah, that was the jump the shark moment. Alright, I'm gonna go this way, I guess. I was running faster before when I was with Kibo.
My apologies.
Get Jimmy Neutron, we still gotta do that fucking Jimmy Neutron thing.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I apologize for
We're going
earlier. No need to apologize. I'm not quite certain why he's apologizing anyway.
Oh my.
Knew it was gonna be like this, but it's cold.
If it's snowing this much, any clues might get buried. Maybe that's what the culprit wanted?
Huh? Why's the bridge here?
Really?
Hey, so
Isn't this the signboard that Miu threw into the river?
Whoops! My hand slipped!
you know,
It's not some other signboard, right? She said there's only one of them.
No.
It's definitely the same. I brought back the one that was stuck on the rocks in the river.
ah,
So that's what happened.
But
There's something bothering me. The rocks that the signboard got caught on weren't on the chapel side of the map. They were on the mansion side.
What about that bothers you? It just got washed from the chapel to the mansion, right?
From the chapel to the mansion? That's odd. The flow of the river.
Shuichi!
Hey, think later, bro. Let's get moving! Alright, for now we need to investigate the scene. You know, I like how they left me behind again!
I like how slow you're walking.
And I'm
They
making
can
sure
run
I
all
stay
the way.
within the lines.
So you're one of those kids, huh?
Oh yes, I had to color inside the lines. If I messed up once, I had to throw the entire thing away.
as I thought.
Bro.
Look, I was one of those kids where if any of my food touched on the plate, I had to throw it out. The scene of the crime has not been altered since I found her.
So,
There's no possibility that someone tried to tamper with the crime scene afterwards.
For sure. It's just like how we left it. I'm pretty confident in my memory. I memorized a magic spell that would take a whole year just to chant. What?
I hate to be around that.
If you think I'm lying, I could start the chant right now, you fuckers!
You
Unfortunately.
don't have a fucking year.
No thank you. I do not think I can wait a whole year. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains unchanged.
Actually,
All this stuff scattered around. What happened here?
Jeez.
That's what we're gonna start investigating right now. Isn't that right, Shuichi?
Okay.
Right. This is a hammer. Why would there be a hammer in this world?
I rewrote the program to delete all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Miyu said she deleted dangerous objects. I can't imagine she'd miss a hammer. Was Miyu lying? But why would she lie?
You forgot to delete the hammer rose.
Oh no. That was a good one though. That was a good one though.
Oh, you know, it's one of those hammers that like squeaks.
Is this a cell phone? There are cell phones in this world? But what could they be for?
No.
Ah, that's it! It's a phone! So... A cell phone! I can't believe there's something like this here!
Ah.
Kaito, perfect timing. I'd like you to help me out with something. I just want to test something out.
Come on, man.
Help you out?
Of course.
I'd never say no to a favor from my sidekick.
Thank you.
Kaito,
You know,
so what do you need me to do?
Is that all right?
You just have to do you don't have to do anything. You just have to stand here. I just gotta stand here? Kaito Momota.
I knew it.
He logged out, just as I thought. This can be used to log out, just like the phone in the salon. And this proves it doesn't have to be the person themselves. If you just say their name, you can log out anyone you like.
All right.
I
He's
see.
gonna come back and say, what the fuck, bro?
Thanks to Kaito's help, I'm starting to pin this down. I bet Kaito was pretty surprised when he logged out all of a sudden. I should apologize for that later. Yeah, you could have gave him a heads up. Miyu's avatar is frozen, collapsed in the snow. A logged out avatar disappears, but if the real body dies, the avatar remains. Makes sense for a killing game simulator. If the body disappeared, we couldn't investigate. The avatars never show injuries, so they stay the same. She still looks almost alive.
but her face is so pretty here, isn't it? It's hard to believe she's dead.
Okay.
Lord.
Yeah. Is this a piece of lattice? Why is this here?
That is a mysterious object.
It's a wooden mat. It used to be common in bathrooms.
Yeah? I didn't see anything like it at the chapel. Where did it come from?
Not from the chapel? Then why is it here?
Yeah. Figured it out with magic.
Huh? You did?
I see. Maybe someone used that instead of the signboard to cross the river? And someone is the culprit.
No.
I don't think so. The river's current is pretty fast. Even if you did use it to cross, there's no reason it would be here.
I know that. I was just testing you a little.
You said it's a freaking mat to jump from the roof, I think.
Why would you want to test me?
Yeah? But what does this mean? What's something like this doing here?
I'm not positive why this lattice is left here, but I'm sure that it must have something to do with the case.
You know, I keep reading that as a letter for some damn reason.
Yeah, it's a weird word. I had to look it up, and especially since the game actually says it, it's supposed to be lattice or lattice, depending on how you pronounce it.
I call it lattice, because, you know...
Alright, let me talk.
Would they say, like, the window lattice?
My brain just wants to lattice for some reason.
What's wrong, Kibo? Is something bothering you?
Well,
I just remembered something. I think the whispering I overheard might be relevant to this case. You heard whispering?
yes.
I did not intend to eavesdrop, but I did hear it. Shortly before we gathered at the chapel and dispersed to begin searching. Oh yeah, before we split up, I want to ask you something, Mew. It would seem Kokichi and Mew had made plans to meet each other.
Huh?
Meet each other?
Yes.
Kokichi was confirming the specific place they were supposed to meet. I couldn't hear the whole conversation, but I'm certain the rooftop was mentioned.
Then,
Those two met on the rooftop?
well...
But it's strange, right? If they were planning to meet on the mansion's rooftop, why did Mew volunteer to search the area around the chapel?
You're right.
That is true. If they were meeting on the roof, she would have wanted to search the mansion. Either way, she shouldn't have been able to get to the rooftop. She was searching the area around the chapel, which is where we found her avatar. And with no bridge to cross the river, she could not have gone from the chapel to the mansion. That's true. Something is strange about all this. Okay, I finished my investigation of this area.
Shuichi!
It would seem that we're finished investigating this place.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, there's something I wanted to ask. Can our avatars hide objects?
It seems like you can put stuff in your clothes here too. Just like the real world.
I see. Just like the real world.
So, what are we gonna do next? Are we going back to the real world already?
Ah!
Before that, there's one more place I have to investigate. The mansion rooftop.
As I thought.
Very well then. The place Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet. The place Kaito logged out. I'm positive it has something to do with this case. There should be clues there.
I get it. But if you want to investigate, then let's go do that.
You're right.
Shuichi, everyone is counting on you, including myself.
Shuichi!
Please give the class trial everything you've got and see us through to the end. And I'll do my best as well, of course. And I as well. I can at least do that. I'm a detective after all. I wish there was an option where we could just go right to it.
You mean like some sort of a teleportation device?
Flash travel?
Yes. This is very tedious, like in Darkseid 2.
Heck, running would have been nice.
Yeah, they don't have a run option.
They gave the
wait a
others a
minute.
running option,
Wait a
not
minute.
us.
Hold on.
Oh, you're outside the line! You're outside the line!
Rolling around at the speed of sound, Shuichi's going round.
This is what happens when I don't play the
Yeehaw.
game for 3 months.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi, what was that all about?
Sorry.
Aw,
We should learn how to run.
Kaito, I'm so sorry. I just wanted to see if you could log out using the cell phone.
Jeez.
Then tell me first, that was bad for my heart. I suddenly got logged out. I panicked and rushed back here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Come on now, that's enough. Don't interfere with the investigation.
You know,
I wasn't interfering. Wait, why did you guys come back here? Did you already finish investigating? I wanted to investigate the rooftop next. What's important about the rooftop? Wasn't Miyu at the chapel the whole time? We found her on the ground next to it.
Now, let's believe Suichi's reasoning.
It'll be okay. Shuichi can do it for sure. He's the ultimate detective after all.
If you're going to be like that, then do what you want. Investigate the rooftop or whatever. But Shuichi is my sidekick. In other words, his deductions are my deductions. And my deductions are his.
Hey
now.
What are you? Some credit-stealing bully?
I mean,
Bruh.
Well, I'm gonna investigate Miyu's avatar since I got interrupted last time.
Sorry. Well then.
Let's go to the rooftop.
Yeah.
We should.
From now on, Shuichi, your life is Kaito Momota. You can forget about your friends. You can forget about your family. Because Kaito Momota is now both your mother and your father.
Okay, Kurt.
Kaito
He's
must
awfully.
Yeah, who said that? Who talked while Kaito was talking? It was him. She uttered something.
Yeah? Hey, he was thinking about it first.
That's it. You're gone. Adios, Kalo. Stole. Sorry. No, I can't get Kaito's bird out of my mind from Mondo Burger. You mess with Kaito Momota, and you go into the grinder.
Somebody's grinder. Some metaphor?
Gonta, you stole an empty can? Wasn't empty when Gonta found it.
See, it's full of bugs.
Miyu and Kokichi were supposed to meet on this very rooftop, and the person in charge of searching this area, Kaito, was forcibly logged out.
That's true.
This area must have something to do with the case. It might not be directly connected to the case, but I should inspect these binoculars. I can see that this building is on top of a hill. And I can't see past this point because it's the map loading point. But that is strange. Why would the map loading point be right in the middle of the world? Something doesn't seem right.
Yeah, something's not kosher.
What's wrong, Himiko?
Okay. When murders happen in a mansion in the snow like this,
Oh no, she's been watching too much The Shining.
I've asked this for
there are always locked rooms, mysteries created by piled up snow. Isn't that right?
I'm sure that's a reference to something else that I'm not getting.
But it's disappointing that you can't leave footprints on the snow in this world.
Is that something to be disappointed about?
We could have figured out the killer.
Kibo, did you find anything? This is difficult. There's nothing here that seems to resemble a clue. But Miyu should have arranged to meet with Kokichi here. I thought we could at least confirm whether or not she really came to the rooftop. But unfortunately, there are no clues which indicate that. Did Miyu ever come to the roof? That is an important question.
Hey!
Kibo, I wanted your opinion on something. Do you think you can get up and down from this room from outside the mansion?
Well...
No, that would have been very difficult. This rooftop is rather high. Even the edge of the roof is roughly the height of a 3 to 4 story building.
You're right.
Yes, certainly too high to jump.
As I thought.
Which means it would have been impossible to climb up from the outside. That means that the only way to this rooftop is the stairs.
I see.
Hey!
What's wrong, Smoogie?
Look. At that doorknob, it's locked.
Ah, it is. It's a thumb turn lock. Easy to lock.
But
It seems like you can't lock it unless you're on the outside. And look, the keyhole is on this side of the door. But it should be the other way around.
No.
Not necessarily. I've seen this before. To prevent you from locking yourself out.
I see.
This rooftop has a lock on the door. That is important information. The storage room. It's a little different than how I remember. It feels as if something is missing. But I wasn't paying close attention the first time, so I don't remember. Okay. I've inspected everything here. All that's left now is...
Maki! There you are. I was looking for you.
Huh?
Maki? Why are you here? I thought you were analyzing the program.
I told you.
Monotaro finished analyzing the program, so he told me to gather everyone.
He finished?
Shuichi!
Holy heck, then. Our investigation here is pretty much done, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I've investigated everything I needed to.
Shuichi!
Well then, we'll head back first.
I don't
Somebody's gonna
wanna.
go capture the table hole.
I don't want to say goodbye to my avatar.
Didn't you like it that much?
Then...
We should go 2. 2 has 2 O's in it.
I love how they misspelled.
What's wrong?
You. Oh, you're definitely more reliable in a class trial than out.
Ouch.
All the others think so too.
Why am I being interventioned multiple times?
Huh?
What?
Well,
I'm not trying to sound like Kaito, but I don't think you should carry all the burden alone.
Aw, Maki, do you want to help me out?
You're Shuichi Saihara before you're a detective. Don't ever forget.
Oh, she's being a sister to me right now.
Well, I shouldn't be talking. I threw away my identity as Maki Harukawa to be an assassin.
Thank you.
Maki. Oh, Maki, you should have accepted that. Was she being considerate just now? By the way, as a note, if anybody says thank you to you, like, especially if it's genuine, accept it. A lot of times what people do when they get thanked for something that they felt like they don't deserve to be thankful for, or thanked for, it ends up ruining your self-esteem.
Are you doing Onyx? Say hi.
It's just you and me. We should log out too.
by the way,
By the way, did something happen between you and Kaito?
Huh?
What?
well,
When he logged out a little while ago, he looked like he was in a bad mood. Did you guys fight or something?
Yeah, it's one of the things we couples go through. I didn't communicate. He got mad at me that I didn't communicate. Now we have to go to couples therapy. Which is probably a good idea. I'm sorry. That's probably my fault. Oh, that's it?
well,
I don't know what happened between you and Kaito, but... What are you doing? An idiot is simple. So I'm sure he'd forgive you if you just apologized.
Okay. I said sorry multiple times, though. Shuichi Sahara. Or not Sahara. What is this, the Sahara Desert? Saihara.
Which happens at the Sahara Desert, everybody.
Ah.
Oh,
I pulled the device out of my head and the real world appeared before me.
Shuichi!
Well, isn't the real world way better than some virtual reality? Anyway, I felt so lonely without you around. Apologize for making me feel unloved.
Stuffy little toy.
that is cat behavior.
Meow.
Now time to go knock something off the table and then slap you with a little
Yep.
paw.
He's like
That's-
he's like practically Salem Saberhagen from Sabrina. Be like, I will not be ignored.
Hey,
Or
there's
Salem is a lot more cuter.
there's something I wanted to ask you. I totally didn't draw anything on your tummy while you were logged in, okay?
Huh?
Oh, he drew a dick.
What?
It's a lie.
I'm kidding. So what was it you wanted to ask?
Is that alright?
You planned to meet Miu on the roof, right? Did you end up meeting her? Oh, so you know about that, Shuichi. Impressive, Mr. Ultimate Detective.
Okay.
Then I'll tell you what happened. I never met up with Miu. I couldn't get to the rooftop because it was locked.
Huh?
Locked? After, I gave up and went back to the salon to search for the secret of the outside world. Is that true, Kokichi? Are you doubting me?
That's...
Can someone verify that you were at the salon the entire time? Did you meet anyone there? No, I don't have a witness.
right?
But you can also say there's no witness who can prove I wasn't there.
Hey!
Unless you saw the salon empty yourself.
God, I
Anyway.
hate this dude.
Well, it's up to you whether you want to believe me or not.
Shuichi!
But you shouldn't doubt me like that. We're partners. Which one is it? Did Kokichi meet with Miu or not? Is he lying or telling the truth? Which is it?
Hey!
I've been waiting for you, Shuichi! I'm sure Maki already told you, but I finally finished analyzing the program!
Okay.
I'm starting to put together a lot of important facts, so here they are! He really is trying to be our friend. A little bit, at least.
So,
First, the person who tampered with this program was Mommy, like we suspected. Mommy has an eccentric way of writing her code, so I knew it was her right away.
Oh.
I guess her personality wasn't the only eccentric thing about her.
got a minute?
So, what did she tamper with?
A few things, but I'll share the first one with you.
So,
It looks like Mommy deleted a lot of objects from this killing game simulator. She said that she deleted anything that could be used as a weapon. But in that case, why is there a hammer?
okay.
That's true. Only the hammer was left. But why was it left, The way the program was written makes it seem like she did it on purpose. On purpose?
Then...
Did she add anything? We found a cell phone in the virtual world. No, that cell phone was an original feature of the program. That implies Miu hid that fact from us, which means... all Mommy added were the 2 maps. The rest was already part of the program.
By the way,
While we're talking about objects, I wanted to ask you something. We used the signboard to cross the river, but could we have used something else as a bridge? I didn't really see anything that could have been used as a bridge to cross the river. So only that signboard could have been used as a bridge. So what's the next thing she tampered with?
Okie dokie.
Well, it looks like she also tampered with certain parameters of the program.
Huh?
Parameters? Everything in that program is characterized as either a human or a non-human object. Of course, everyone's avatar was assigned the human parameter,
Really?
but for some reason, Mommy gave her avatar the non-human object parameter.
that's...
And what happens when you become an object? Well, the difference is only for identification purposes, so it probably didn't affect anything.
Well, if it didn't affect anything, then why would she have gone out of her way to do that?
Ah,
Perhaps that has something to do with the next thing she tampered with.
so.
Mommy added a wall that didn't originally exist in the program. The coordinates of the virtual world are represented on an x-axis and a y-axis. And it seems Mommy added a wall that runs the length of the y-axis.
Huh?
She created an additional wall? There were walls in all 4 directions and 2 down the y-axis.
Hey,
But you're positive there was only one.
Okay.
Yep, it's definitely the only one. What does that mean? Which wall was the one Miyu added? What was the world like originally? Miyu said there wasn't anything past the wall. Was that another lie? Also, it looks like that extra wall was given a special setting. A setting that allows non-human objects to pass through it. It allows objects through?
I see.
That's very interesting.
Hey.
So, are those all the things she tampered with?
Ah.
Oh, there's one more thing. So, one of you guys also had a strange setting given to their avatar.
Huh?
A strange setting?
Okay.
Yeah, the setting made it so that they would be unable to move if Mommy touched them.
Then,
So, if Miyu touched them, their avatar would be paralyzed?
Hey. Who was it?
Oh.
Ah, it was Kokichi. It's me? I didn't know that. Well, duh, I wouldn't know. I never touched Miyu in that world. I see. I didn't even notice.
Okie dokie.
That's all I have to report. Well, do you think it'll help you guys out?
okay.
That helps a lot. Thanks.
Holy crap!
Ah.
Oh, I should probably tell you this too, though it's probably not related to the case.
So.
Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
Well, I don't think anyone's avatar was acting strange, though.
What kind of error could it be? That's important information.
All right then.
Let's do this.
Okay, everyone. Time for the class
Is he
drive.
drunk?
I think so.
You know, that thing where everyone stands in a circle and talks about the dead body.
Okay, Strong Sad.
Low energy? Me? No, I'm excited. Really. I'm just taking
Somebody
a little
just needs
break
to bear
right
away
now.
from the wine.
When I'm done, I'll be my usual energized self. Yep, I'll be way more energized. Anyway, that's all.
Really?
What the hell
feeling
is
it
that?
now.
I'm sad that I'm drinking.
Hey! You seem like you're not into it at all. We don't have to do the class trial, you know.
But it's gonna start, huh? We no can stop it anymore?
You're right.
No, we can't.
So,
This is all I can tell you guys, but I don't want any of you to forget. I'm your friend!
what?
He just said we're friends.
Thank you.
Going to feel relieved! Don't worry, Monotaro. Shuichi will get revenge for Miyu's death.
That's so mean.
And he'll get that revenge by finding the culprit among us. He's right. The culprit is someone here.
Thanks.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. When this class trial is over, I hope we can all get to know each other better.
That's the kind of line that triggers a death flag.
Okay.
I want a fresh start. I want to make up for my past mistakes.
Wait. That too.
Meeting you all is really...
Sorry.
It's nothing. I'll save it for after the class trial is finished.
Let me
You're
see.
gonna die, little buddy.
The flag is rising!
What was that? I think I heard something over there.
All right.
I'll go check it out all by myself.
So long.
Enough
Farewell.
flags to start making a scarf.
I sense the flag rising. It's waving in the wind.
This is stupid.
It's screwing around. Hurry up and go.
Going to do his best.
2. Go to do his best to be even little bit useful for everyone.
Wow.
I'm so excited. I'll definitely expose the culprit this time. What's so exciting about this? With conflicting emotions in our hearts, we headed to the Shrine of Judgment.
So are we staying over for a bit in the show?
Of course.
No.
Okay.
God. I was just trying to be stupid.
Oh god, we have to walk all the way over there?
It's a pain in the ass, but it's worth it.
Oh my God,
I can't see.
Wait till April, since April to fucking figure out who did this. Let's go.
Oh, passing by Ryoma's lab. And then Fuckboy's lab. And now Gonta's lab. Oh wait, no, he's alive. What am I thinking? Kurumi's lab. Oh, and there's Kaede's lab. Oh wait, am I going to the basement? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, we're passing by Tenko's lab.
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
Have you heard about this weird alleged glitch about... I forget the exact area, but like... There's supposed to be like a hanging Ibuki in the background of one of like the areas.
I don't
Like-
want to see that.
I don't either.
I don't either, I just remember... It was like near Tenko's Jojo.
Oh god. And the chapter 3 dojo of all places. It looks like that's everyone. Oh, this everyone, huh? There are a lot less of us now.
It's plain to see.
Half of what we started with.
Unfortunately.
Because we've allowed this game to continue. We must stop it somehow.
Right?
Oh, Amir says, I think the hanging Ibuki is an urban legend.
That's why I said it, like, rumor.
Oh god, I gotta fix this. There we go. I had to put it over here. It was like smack dab in the middle of the
Screen.
screen. But we can't stop now! We can't let the fun end!
Don't.
Cut it out. I am certain this trial will be the last one.
Hey,
Let's focus on surviving this class trial first.
I guess.
You're right. If we mess up here, our numbers will go down even quicker. just be the culprit. It'll be just
But-
the culprit left.
That might be okay. Maybe that's just another way to stop the killing game. If we all died, then the killing game would end.
What?
Don't say stupid crap like that. It's pointless if we all die.
Okay. Well, we don't have to worry. We've got the ultimate detective on our side.
Amir says my text slapped Kokichi.
Besides, we can always kill him. Yeah, it's time for the detective to shine. Luigi, please keep up the good work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I hate being the main character.
Well, we could be the main character next.
Please.
Well,
We can't. You have to be fucking, Phoenix.
Oh God.
Yes, I have to keep it together. This is the only time my talent can shine. I'm not just saving my life. Everyone's life is on the line. If I can't find the truth here, everyone will be sacrificed. And I will never let that happen.
Come on, man.
Hey, Shuichi, you're getting all tense. Not now, Kaito. This is not the time.
Huh?
What?
I mean,
Didn't I tell you before? Shuichi, don't carry the burden all...
Get it?
And didn't I tell you before not to get in the way, Kaito?
huh?
What's your problem?
You really don't get it.
We're all relying on Shuichi to carry our asses through this class trial, okay? You're like a parrot repeating the same lines over and over. You're bothering him.
Well, you know.
Huh? All he wants berries, bitch.
I think that's the most annoying thing you could do to Shuichi, you know that?
Huh?
What do you mean? I'm not...
Shut up.
Kokichi, you're fucking annoying.
Please don't.
thank you for saying that.
Wow,
you.
killer girl's glaring at me. I was only kidding around. Maki's glare seemed to do the trick as Kokichi turned around, dejected.
Jeez.
Finally, that pest is gone. Thanks, Maki Roll.
Just suck
Call
it
me
up,
anyway.
Kaito. Now's not the time to be bickering with each other.
Got it.
Ah, my bad. Sorry.
Um,
Kaito, I'm okay.
well,
I know what you want to say, Kaito. You don't have to worry.
I believe in you.
I see. In that case, I'll believe in you and won't say anything else.
Shuichi!
But if you have any problems, let me know. I'll help you. I'm here for you, bro.
thank you.
Kaito.
I suggest the chat look at some popcorn right now. It's gonna be a long trial.
At least we get a little bit of a break after. So we could just like do our commentary.
Oh god, I forgot about that fucker thing.
The biggest thing that's important is the pump.
Yeah.
That came out wrong?
Damn, he's gonna pump you up.
Hey, phrasing!
Let's do it.
What? I'm trying to make a reference to the SNL sketch.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door shut behind us. I will say, I'm glad that this new chair I have has lumbar support.
Oh,
I've been feeling less tired. And plus,
That's
I got an air pump where it allows me to pump up the lumbar support just in case it's too flat.
Ooh.
So it
Don't tell me
does
you're gonna
really
get
good. A what?
a mini fridge next to keep your drinks cold.
Oh, I love some cold ones. No, I can't drink.
I was
And, like-
talking about water. Bottled
Oh.
waters.
Oh, I would just keep beer steins of water in there. But yes, I would do that.
You
Uh,
should.
And like all those times before, we descended.
That's like something to add into the man cave.
Well, it's not really a man cave because I don't have any I have art pieces everywhere, actually.
You know where I'm getting at. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. It was dead quiet. Except for the elevator going down the shaft.
We're going to hell, guys.
The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. What about the elevator shaft? My body
said
was
shaft.
trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really. The fear of death. We're all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive.
You had it right the first time.
And now, for the first time, I can have multiple windows open so that I can take a look at shit.
Ooh.
I don't want this window open. I'll take a look at it. Alright, finally, the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind any open podium.
Good God, Monokuma got a Red Bull in him.
Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep bother waiting.
Wait, is he back to normal?
Why?
Huh? You not friend anymore?
You jerks must feel pretty slick using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him.
He just decided on his own that we were friends.
Bastards!
Let you guys trick Monotaro anymore. He's already forgotten.
Yeah, you guys beat his ass to a pulp.
He'd forgotten that he was on Papa's side. But now, he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Papa's side.
Guys, you guys are the ones that were kicking his asses.
To me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him.
Yeah, you know shit.
Person.
How confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous. I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade.
Another death flag!
Anyway,
Let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off.
I hate you so much.
We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial was about to begin. Miyu Iruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us. And the culprit that killed her? Is one of us. I need to discover who that is. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Alright, let's see. Do I have anything? Oh, I got slots. Alright, what would be good to add? I don't really need that.
Great time to go get your popcorn, people.
Ooh, look at this. We're gonna go for the bigger car.
That was one.
Looks like Joey's decided to pimp his ride during the thinking time.
Alright, let's go.
I forgot I muted for a sec. I said vroom vroom motherfucker.
Ahem.
Well,
Now
not a good
then, let's begin with a basic explanation. Ah, screw it. This is tiresome.
Why does he
What?
sound like he's doing a Mickey Mouse voice?
He sounds. Oh,
I
What the
do. I really, really do. Now then, let's start this class trial.
Before we start, I just want to ask something since there's not a lot of us left. What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
Huh? You mean like the tie? It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. It's fine.
Daddy, are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
Thanks. Since that's answered, I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
Just ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth. Got it! We can't die here! Oh my! Himiko has become so determined! It's true! People really do change!
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
That's none of your business!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify.
Kaito's the culprit!
What? Say that to my face!
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right? You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Don't screw around! There's no way I'm the culprit! Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know.
very
You
true.
already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
Oh shit. He's cutting up all wounds.
The fact that Kaito was the only one locked out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. I can't lose another partner.
God damn it, he's not. Should we? Kokichi's just fucking cutting up other people's wounds right now.
Kaito logged out first, by himself. He was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Oh shit!
That's wrong!
Was that an accident?
Mew wasn't killed by poison, and the warning on the label proves it.
I forgot how powerful my abilities were.
Drinking the poison would result in subconjunctival hemorrhaging. In other words, your eyes would be bloodshot.
Oh, but Mew's body. That's right. Her eyes weren't bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Then what was that poison for?
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Mew's real cause of death. The only one I can think of.
This is it! Mew's cause of death was the killing game simulator itself. In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Mew received fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
Gonta has question. Where is this virtual world place?
What floor is it on?
Oh my
If you
God.
don't understand, then don't say anything.
Bro.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
Oh, it seems like Gonta is confused. So why don't we review things a bit? So we split into 2 groups to find the secret of the
I'm gonna
outside
be
world.
back.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
You fucking
Let's begin
pervert.
then.
The fatal damage that Mew received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar. It has to be the hammer!
Or going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we
Bro.
certain that blunt force was involved? I think strangulation is more likely.
I agree. Mew's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Right. And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses. If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well. Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Mew was strangled to death.
Yeah, definitely. Strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she suffocated. But we already removed the possibility of poison, so it can only be strangulation. Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Mew was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Oh, the assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Can I kick him in the balls? I want to kick him in the balls.
In that case, her exact cause of death is being strangled in the virtual world.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world? If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Then the culprit would need a tool. There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Wow, you know a lot about killing, nerd.
She's gonna kill you if you are not the culprit.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
And they must have used something else as a rope.
Something for a rope, hmm? I have an idea of what it might be. I found it during the investigation.
Hammer.
The strangle? You use a hammer to strangle? What the fuck kind of logic is that?
This is it! During the investigation,
No, it's like a
we
hammer
found
for
toilet
Mr.
paper
Fuckboy
outside the
over there.
mansion.
We'll take them where the Hammer Bros are.
Is this toilet paper? What would toilet paper be doing here?
I'm guessing that the toilet paper was used to strangle her.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
What the? No,
What
Christ.
do you mean, Shuichi?
Huh?
Oh, he
What's
pissed,
wrong?
bro.
And he's the
What's wrong? Shuichi goofing off! Not gentlemanly at all!
Yo!
The way you got mad so reluctantly. Makes you
What
think
the
a bit.
That's what we're trying to figure out, bro. I think we'll probably see
no
once
time
we
for
get later down
nonsense.
into the trial.
No can use toilet paper in place of rope!
Sure.
Would tear too easy!
And we're just flailing around frantically.
I'll cut through your words!
Damn, right at the first half.
The toilet paper wouldn't tear. Because in a virtual world, objects are unbreakable. Unbreakable?
JoJo, part 10. Toilet paper
Shut
is
your
unbreakable.
damn mouth, Joey.
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
If objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear. And since it couldn't tear, it could be used as a rope.
Gonta not really understand, but... Sorry, Shuichi. Gonta was wrong.
It's okay, Gonta. Don't worry about it.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
What?
Damn.
Piece of shit?
I do not fully understand that logic.
Damn.
But if Mew was killed near the chapel, why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it to destroy the evidence.
If the culprit meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon, then what's the deal with the hammer next to her?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
No, the culprit didn't bring the hammer.
No?
They had the
But
bad
who
hammer,
else
that's
but
what
the
it
culprit would
was.
Bring a hammer.
No, I told you, she got killed by the Hammer Bros.
Wait, we already know who brought that hammer. The person who brought that hammer.
That's it! Mew was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Remember what she told us?
I rewrote the program to destroy all dangerous objects that could be used as weapons.
Yeah, she did say she deleted any dangerous objects.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer. Meaning that Mew must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
But why she do that?
She thought
Mew.
Shuichi probably killed her.
Mew brought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? We need to make that clear.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer.
Oh, nope.
Gonta no! Mew gonna build stuff with hammer!
She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
You idiot! She was the victim!
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she planning to do with it?
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Uses for a hammer. Gonta!
No, you're gonna build stuff with hammer! She probably just brought it for self-defense.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
Let's assume
What the fuck?
hammer. Also, no, Mew gonna build stuff with hammer. She probably just brought it for self-defense. Or she secretly met up with him.
And tried to kill them with it.
You idiot!
This is a puzzle right here. Alright.
Let's just...
Assume that Mew brought the hammer. What was she trying to do with it?
Careful with your health, though.
Uses for a hammer.
Oh, I got plenty of
Mew
health.
gonna build stuff with hammer. She probably just
Yeah,
brought it for self-defense.
true.
Or secretly met up with someone.
Oh, good.
I agree.
See, that was a tough
God
one. 'Cause
damn
the
it.
white and the blue one was so close to each other.
Mew was gonna meet up with someone in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm. With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
What? Is that true?
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world. I totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
Wait, so Mew called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning to. Miyu asked to meet up with Kokichi so she could use the hammer.
That's it! She was trying to kill Kokichi.
She was what?
Yep, she plotted to meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
She almost did us a favor, Circus.
I wish it happened.
Damn. I mean, this is like a damn relay race now.
You know, I wish I had some spiked boots so I could just repeatedly kick him in the nuts while bludgeoning him at the same time. Be nice.
It's
Miyu's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I could figure something out. Alright, let's do it.
Whoa! What the hell kind of ride we got? So this is basically, instead of John Tucker must die, it's Kokichi Oma must die.
Hasta la vista.
I was making a movie reference.
Oh, are you kidding me? I thought the car would be able to take out the other cars, but I guess not. Apparently I need something bigger.
This is like, what is this now? Like fucking, you spat out, it's like you flip out the damn banana peel in Mario Kart.
Unless Casey got someone else to do his dirty work for him.
What is this bird yellow? What the fuck was that?
That was a car.
Sleepy. One hooker down. Or sex worker, never mind.
Yeah, let's call them sex workers. Because it is a job. It should not be demeaned.
Or is it that you're trying to pick us up, Joe?
Yeah, we can look at it like that.
Travel all out of from Florida?
I mean, hey, I would travel. Oh, there's nobody driving the car.
Holy shit!
No. I feel like we're playing Wheel of Fortune.
Especially with this aesthetic. Oh, what did I hit?
Palm tree.
Oh,
You hit a palm tree, Joe.
I thought I hit a car.
The vaporwave look.
Oh god, every time this kind of happens now, I feel like goddamn rerun from Peanuts. Look out for that palm tree!
Oh, I was there and then I disappeared.
I know who killed him.
Look out for that car!
Drive on the right side of the road.
Jeez, and you thought so bad with the, they're driving from, like, St. Row.
Hey, I'm getting better.
It connects!
I know, I feel like to rag on
know,
Joe a little
yeah.
bit.
I think I'd rather watch fucking Phil play fucking.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
Can't run yet.
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder
At
happened
least
in
I
the
get
real
to see
world.
Millhouse goes down every time you kick him.
She did that too?
What? Miu was the one who put that poison bottle there? No, that ain't right. Something's definitely weird about that. When could Miu have put the poison there?
If she did place the poison without us noticing, then she must have logged out at some point.
And then what? She logged back in?
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time? Did you see her log in or log out at all?
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then Miu couldn't have placed the poison. That's wrong!
It was Miu who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
That's right. It says that Miu was the last of us to log in.
Yeah, what about it?
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Miu's plan. She tried to kill me in the virtual world, make us think it happened in the real world, then pin the crime on Kaito.
Well, that's not my fault.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yes, I'm positive of that. Miu used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
How did Miu log Kaito out?
The cell phone.
This is it! It was the cell phone found by Miu's avatar. That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
Kaito Momota. He logged out, just as I thought.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Miu never mentioned a cell phone, right?
That's what Shuichi referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
And she tried to set me up.
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of
That's
suspicion.
An asshole.
I hate that face.
It's gonna haunt people's dreams.
Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting. Don't you agree, Monokuma?
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
I wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Yeah! If Father keeps slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
My head! I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
What's wrong, Monotaro? Pull yourself together!
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Mew died and not me.
What you mean?
Because she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know. She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted. And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
Then the reason Mew was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
Like, bitches, because you haven't been to the virtual world yet. But once you go, you'll understand. Seriously, it's so fucking awesome. I knew... Let me get back. I need to get to a screen. I knew you guys will love it. Then you're gonna fall in love with me for showing it to you guys. So, let's just dive right in, okay? We'll do it together.
She was insistent we go there so she could kill us. What a shady person.
Amir says Kokichi can make scary faces that look like it's from a creepy pasta.
Yeah, he could.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation! Now we can start a real class trial!
Hey, Kokichi sorta sound like Monokuma.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
No, you're just like Monokuma. Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Smiling, putting on a mask, never saying what you really think. That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma!
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? Hoo 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 hoo. There, I did it.
He's completely lost his drive! Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame!
My head!
Listen up, Kokichi!
Oh, Bear's gonna explode.
To hell with this game of suspicion crap! I will never be okay with it!
What? Why did the mic on the VA's voice sound different?
I'm just gonna believe in everyone!
Yeah, all of a sudden, like, the volume on that one line was higher than his previous lines.
I see it.
Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them!
Well, if you think you can win this game like that, then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
How long are you guys going to argue? Let's hurry this up and continue. If
Yeah.
we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die, you know that?
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim. So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer,
Sir?
right?
Here's my answer. I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
Unless it's Oblivion.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either. Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
I remember. You and Gonta went off together when we first started looking.
But was the door to the roof actually locked? When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
I already told you. How should I know?
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked, so you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Wait, there's no point in arguing about that now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death.
Truth?
There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game. Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your hands.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Kokichi claims it was Miu who chose the meeting place. But I'm wondering how she got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Miu sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
My hand slipped.
If that's the case, then Miu might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
It's true. First, we need to determine if Mia was actually there or not. Did she go? Or was she never on the roof at all?
Miu was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No. Been at the chapel.
That's wrong!
Miu must have gone to the mansion. We have a witness.
Yeah, when I was searching the dining room, I saw Miu pass by the window.
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Sorry, I thought I was just mistaken at first, since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Miu.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
It must have been some special method only Miu knew, like with that cell phone.
There's no doubt about that. That's why she dropped the bridge. If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated. She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
It won't be that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
No worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-OK.
What?
what are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time. This class trial's for all of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Oh, shit.
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Miu used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was.
A way across that only Miu knew about.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Or instead of bridge, Miu used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Or maybe she teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
A hidden route that only... cross.
I agree. That's it, Kibo. There was a hidden route only Miu could use.
Was there really?
Miu modified the program to add a special wall to the world. The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world. It's unclear whether Miu added the wall by the mansion or the wall near the chapel. We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through it.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
What is it, Kaito?
Jeez, Miu set up a weird wall like that? That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Nothing to do with it.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake? You losing your edge?
Hey!
Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Boyfriends are fighting.
What is the tea?
Dude, we gotta take them to the Love Hotel
What
now.
we gotta figure out
Oh, God.
is how Miu got from the chapel to the mansion, right? So why waste time talking about
I mean,
it's pointless.
I mean, after that PTSD that was Samugi's, we don't know now.
Approach here.
Oh no, Korikyo.
No, wait just a second. It's not actually impossible at all.
They're both on the same wavelength.
But you just said so, didn't you? That wall Miu set up only lets non-human objects go through. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Miu obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all. You get it? So let's go through this one more time.
I accidentally cut the
But
answer.
you just said so, didn't you? That wall
Well-
Miu set up only lets non-human objects go through it.
Again.
Humans aren't able to pass through.
You cut that again, sir.
So Miu obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all. You get it?
Hey!
So let's go through this one more time.
How does that keep
Is
happening?
that even the right sword?
But you just said so.
No, I have the
Miu.
right sword.
That wall Miu set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans aren't able to pass through. So Miu obviously wouldn't be able to go through that wall. She's not just an object after all.
There we go.
Kyle, cut through your words.
Third time is a charm, sir.
This is easy mode,
The
by
wall
the way.
wasn't the only thing that Miu changed. She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
Which means the virtual world treated her avatar as an object. She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Is that right?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito. We need to listen to everything Shuichi says. I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble.
God damn it.
So totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
Kokichi, enough! I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all. It just
he is
means
pissed
even
deep
I
down
make
inside.
mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Okay.
It's pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi, please refrain from making such irrelevant and irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through,
Then her secret route was through that wall?
that's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map. I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
But even if she could walk through walls, was there really a hidden passage? Because Mew said...
Let me get in. Okay. No. You're not trapped here. Beyond that wall is the end of the world. Literally. Past that wall, nothing exists. Everything ends there.
She probably lied. There would be no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
Mew lied.
I wonder what the truth is. There's no way to find out now.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall. She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Bruh.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Monotaro?
Listen to you, talking about Mommy like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden road in that virtual world.
Oh, but you're not
there
disputing the
wasn't,
last
huh?
one.
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh, shoot!
Ah, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Miu to get the Cubs to reveal something? I guess I should thank him, but I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
He's a
So
troll
now that we
that
know
lives
there's
under
no
the
hidden
bridge.
route, why
He
did she
needs to
manipulate
get
the
that
program?
riled up reaction from people, Shuichi. Like an internet troll.
He's the Micah of this game, if anyone's ever played Red Dead 2.
No.
Well, maybe that's a game I'll play on here. I've never played it before, but I always wanted to play it.
I've never played any.
If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
Character in Red Dead that's been referenced in Bully.
Oh yeah, plenty of times, because they're all Rockstar games, so...
Well, that I know, but I can't remember the name of the guy, but he's like this very mysterious figure who is said to be supernatural.
Oh, that I don't know. Oh, Amir's
She
played
wouldn't
Red
have
Dead
done
2.
something meaningless. She would
Like
have
make reference to one of the characters dying or what, something like that. Like couldn't be shot.
Oh, Amir says Micah being Kokichi is accurate. Yeah, I had a feeling, yeah. I've seen the entire story of the game. Just don't spoil it on here, Amir.
We have to go vanilla.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that
Between
wall
all
for
of
a
us
reason.
people who work on this show. And we hate it.
We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
Mystery of virtual world?
There have been a lot of strange occurrences in the virtual world. If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to. We'll know why she wanted to pass through the wall.
All right, let's clear up those strange occurrences.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing. Remember? That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
The events that led us there?
This is it! You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
Ah!
Sir? What was that? Oh.
It sounded as if something was struck very hard. It came from outside, but...
You all heard that sound too?
Yes, in the mansion's kitchen.
But that sound occurred near the chapel. How did you hear it all the way at the mansion?
First off, sound can't go past the map loading point. Did that sound really come from the chapel?
That sound was something hitting the chapel wall. It was real loud.
And we definitely heard it. We heard Kibo's voice as well.
Check.
Oh no! What?
That was Kibo's voice, right? I think I heard him outside. He sounded so close.
You heard my voice too?
What? That is pretty strange.
Exactly. That has to be some kind of clue to the mystery of the virtual world.
Okay, well, let's check the answers later and try to find all the other clues first. There was another mysterious phenomenon in the virtual world, wasn't there?
Kokichi talked like he noticed something. Pretending not to know?
Even Gonta is suspicious of me? I always thought you would be the one to trust me!
Sorry, going to not mean it like that.
There's no need to apologize to him. He's probably just lying again.
What was the other strange occurrence? Did you see it, Shuichi?
Another mysterious phenomenon. Something that shouldn't be possible, like Miyu in the mansion or that loud noise. I need to remember everything else that happened in there.
Oh god, not Minesweep! Minesweeper has given me so much anxiety as a kid.
Yeah, I think that's all of us, Moni.
Oh shit.
I see it!
What the fuck is this thing that takes off 10 seconds?
Well, they want you to do combos.
The sign that we were using as a bridge was odd to me.
It's not my favorite of these games.
Odd how?
We mentioned
like I
it
said,
before,
Minesweep
but Miu
sucks.
dropped the sign in the river.
You know what's bad? It took me 5 years
Whoops,
ago.
my hand slipped!
What'd you say, Circus?
I said it took me 5 years, like years ago, to figure out how to properly play Minesweep. When I was a kid, just randomly clicking everywhere.
Oh, hi, Lola.
We found it later, but there was something unnatural about it.
Finding the sign was definitely weird. I'm most confused by how the sign got there. I should remember exactly what happened with that sign. Alright, here we go.
We're going trip, guys!
And it's an invisible car.
Invisible car?
Yeah, nobody's driving, look. Instead of the boatmobile
For now.
being invisible, the Mermaid and Barnacle Boy are invisible. Oh, there I was. Now, when the question turns yellow, I have no control of the car, so I have to wait till thinking time is over before I can control it again. Now, we're picking up 4 people this time.
Okay, is it you who's gonna pick it up?
I'm picking up myself.
Think about it, it's like Shuichi's driving this thing and he's picking up the laundromat crew. That sounded a little odd, though.
I know. As long as we're not picking up one more fun.
God, writing this thing is making me so sleepy. What the fuck did it bump into?
Car. Apparently.
And you said there were no invisible cars, buddy.
Oh, no. Oh, there I am. Now I'm not there.
What do you mean?
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Now's a good time for a bathroom break.
I know.
Because we're getting close to the time.
Well, we're picking up our 3rd person, so...
Okay, who was the first person? Let's say Joe. Second person being Spills. Her being Circus. And then you guys are picking me up last. Probably Regina George saying like, "Get in, loser, we're going to the laundromat."
I would like to remind everyone that Shuichi... I would like to remind everybody that Shuichi is thinking of Samugi at the same time he's trying to logic think.
It connects! It appeared as though the sign was carried against the river's current. We all saw Mew drop the sign and watch the river carry it downstream. And the river was wide there. The sign should have traveled downriver toward the chapel, correct? It should have hit the wall on the far side of the chapel and stopped there. But that's not where we found it. We found it near the mansion, nestled in some rocks.
The signboard should have been near the chapel, but we found it on the other side.
Hold up. Didn't you stay on the chapel side? She probably grabbed the signboard from the chapel wall to cross the river. Then left it on the boulders near the mansion so she could get back.
Why would she leave the signboard where it could get swept away and leave her stranded?
Also, this has nothing to do with walking through the wall, right? We're getting off topic. We're so close to the truth. We just have to connect the how and what. All the mysterious things that happened have to connect with each other somehow.
Connect how?
A wall only objects can pass through. Sounds that shouldn't be heard. A signboard going against the river current. How are they all connected?
I don't know, but Shuichi should know, right?
What?
We would be in a lot of trouble if you didn't. The only one who can solve this mystery and save us all is you.
So, how are they connected? Do you know Shuichi?
Ah, well, what we know so far is that the unnatural way the sign was carried is possibly related to the wall.
This is it!
It might have to do with a wall that only objects can pass through. The sign should have stopped at the wall on the other side of the chapel. But if that wall happened to be the one that Mew set to allow objects through...
I see. It's a wall only non-humans can pass through. That means the signboard can pass through the wall, right?
Even if it could pass through the chapel wall, how did it end up by the mansion?
The only way it could do that is if the wall was a warp zone. But it's not, right?
No, we're not playing Sonic. That's right. That's the real issue here. How could the signboard pass through the wall but end up on the mansion side? What would explain that?
Leave it to me, Shuichi. I, your partner, will give you hints in times of trouble.
What?
What? This is the virtual world. We should throw away all of our common sense, okay?
Huh? The hell does that even mean?
Kokichi might be onto something there. We need to forget about what we know and just think about it. How did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream? Putting common sense aside and focusing on the flow of the river, how did the signboard pass through the wall downstream and end up upstream?
That's it! What if both ends of the river were connected?
Huh? Both ends of river connected?
Exactly. To put it another way, the river isn't cut off at the wall near the chapel. It's all part of one big loop. The upstream part of the river is connected to it.
What? What are you talking about? Both ends of the river can't...
Again, throw out all common sense from your head. We're talking about the virtual world.
Then what about the wall? There was only one wall that could be passed through.
Right. Even if the river's connected and it goes through the chapel wall, it wouldn't have been able to go through the mansion wall too.
Wait, in that case...
I got it! I know why Mew only set up one wall.
What are you talking about now?
The reason she only set up one wall is because the chapel and the mansion walls...
That's it! The walls by the chapel and the mansion aren't separate. They're the same wall.
The same wall?
It's not just the river. The walls themselves are connected. Don't think of it as two separate walls, but a single wall parallel to the y-axis. That single wall divides the entire virtual world. The idea is, you pass through the wall by the chapel and come out by the mansion.
Everything is starting to connect. See, didn't I tell you? Everything is connected.
Damn it, Kokichi! Just tell us!
It's okay. More importantly, this is the final stretch! If both the river and wall are connected, then you can find the secret. Shuichi, you already know the secret behind the virtual world, right?
The secret, huh? Yes. I suppose we should clear that up. We need to solve the mystery of the virtual world.
Well, that was a little bit early for a piss break, Circus.
I had to rush my piss just to get back here to find out what's happening.
That's true.
I see now!
Hi, buddy.
Yes, that's it! The virtual world is a loop. Loop?
Just like in old games, right? Like, for example, when a character goes off the left side of the screen and reappears on the right.
Yes, exactly. The edges of the virtual world are linked together in a continuous loop.
The virtual world loops?
What in the world?
If that's true, it would explain the way the signboard was swept away. It vanished into the wall downstream of the river, came out of that same wall upstream, and floated with the current until it got caught on the rocks.
What was the world like before Mew added the wall?
Actually, there wasn't a wall on the y-axis at all, and the x-axis was set to loop.
Are you serious? Even if it is a computer program, isn't that too crazy?
A looping world. That's more extraordinary than even magic.
But at least it's not a boring answer. It also explains all the things that happened.
Huh? It doesn't explain everything, does it? Because we still don't know why we heard that one sound or Kibo's voice.
Yeah, sound doesn't go past the map loading point.
Actually, if we know that the world is a loop, we can explain that as well.
Huh? Really?
Yes, but first we need to be clear where the loop starts.
Where the loop starts. Doesn't it loop at the walls next to the mansion and chapel?
Not necessarily. If we heard a noise at the chapel from inside the mansion, then the loop... There! The map loading point was where the virtual world looped. We thought the loading point was in the middle of the map. But the loading point was actually at the edges.
So the wall Mew created wasn't at the edges of the world, but rather, her wall was at the center of the world.
I see. So the mansion and chapel were near each other, with a wall between them. And any sounds emitted near the chapel would also reach the mansion. The wall only allows non-humans to pass through, so sound should be able to pass through easily.
That's right! That's how the virtual world works!
Impressive, Shuichi! For you to get this far! Yes! Yes! You are useful indeed!
For you to get this far? What are you, some villain pulling the strings?
Nope. Mew pulled the strings here, not me. Remember?
Mastermind.
Mew also set this trap. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Because of the map, we mistakenly thought the loading point was at the center, which in turn made the mansion and chapel seem farther away from each other.
But the structure of the world wasn't actually like that. There was a wall along the y-axis, and the x-axis came around in a loop.
By putting that wall in the center of that world, she cut off the loop.
So ever since Mew showed us that map, we were caught in her trap. But we solved this mystery thanks to Shuichi. All hail our savior!
Yeah, if Shuichi wasn't here, then we never would have solved this mystery.
That's right. Good work, Shuichi.
Thanks, Shuichi. You saved us.
You're welcome.
How come I'm not getting thanked?
Just because we found out the
Yeah,
virtual
yeah.
world's secret doesn't mean we can take it easy yet. Actually, this culprit hunt just got to the exciting part. Even if we know all the tricks, it's pretty meaningless if we don't find the culprit. That's how a class trial works, after all!
Kichi talking like Monokuma again.
No matter what you say, I'm not gonna believe your lies. I'm gonna believe in everyone. That's how I'm gonna reach the truth.
I can't wait to see what happens next!
What is Kokichi's plan here? He's definitely prodding at Kaito on purpose. Well, there's no time for distractions like him. What we have to do is find the culprit who killed Miu. It doesn't matter how many little mysteries we solve. If we can't find the culprit, it would all be for nothing. But I still don't know for sure who it could be. Who used Miu's own plan against her to kill her? Who killed Miu? Perfect timing. Alright. Well, we're gonna end it here. Because...
Holy hell!
Because everybody is not gonna be ready emotionally for what's gonna happen next. So,
Yeah.
I am going to give a warning for next week. If there is a moment where you feel at any point that you're getting dysregulated or overstimulated, you can definitely leave the stream. This will not be a very exciting part. This is going to be a very emotional part. This is going to be a very disorganized plot. It's going to be something that is going to piss a lot of people off. So...
And makes some people cry.
That too. It's emotional as hell. So I didn't want to do part 2 at this point because it's like 10 o'clock at night, and without having this warning and without giving 7 days to give people a heads up on what happens. Because we won't be here Friday because I'll be in Texas celebrating my birthday. I get back Sunday. But for Tuesday and Friday of next week, we'll be doing 2 shows because I don't have work, and we can celebrate my birthday week that entire week, except for this one particular part of it. But I want to give just people a heads up for that. All right, well, we're going to end it now. It's getting close to 10:15 over here, so thank you all for tuning in to the very first Danganronpa on my brand new computer. It's been 3 months, and now... there could be many more exciting adventures to be had on this. This thing ran smoothly throughout the past 2 hours. There were no glitches, no nothing. This computer can handle having Discord, Streamlabs, and the internet running all at the same time. So
finally.
With that said, we're gonna call it a night. Do all the algorithm stuff as always, and we'll catch you next Tuesday. Good night, people. Enjoy yourselves.